Area of circles. Unit 10, Topic 3. A familiar sight, we have the circle from our formula sheet. And one new term, that letter ARY, for area. The area is how much it takes to fill in a shape. Think 2D units, centimeters squared, meters squared, inches squared, yards squared, feet squared, etc. I like to think of painting. You're filling it in. We have R, our radius again, the length from the center of a circle to the outside of a circle. We've seen the radius quite a bit now. And similar, we've seen that D, our diameter. The length from one point on the circle to another through the center, that is 2 times our radius. Recall that we also discussed these two for circumference. So now let's use our formula sheet to find the area of each circle. In this circle, I see that I'm given a radius. Because this 1.5 yards goes halfway across my circle, and I see that my area is pi times radius squared. So if area is pi times radius squared, and my radius is 1.5 yards, I'll find that my area is pi times 1.5 squared, yards squared. 1.5 squared, that is 1.5 times 1.5, is 2.25. So my area will be 2.25 pi yards squared, or about 7.1 yards squared. Let's find the area of another circle. This time, I'm still using the area equals pi r squared formula. It's the only area formula that I have. But I need a radius, and what I'm given is most definitely a diameter. So before I can find the area, I'm going to need to solve for my radius. Well, I know that 2 times the radius equals the diameter. So to solve for my radius, that is 2 times my radius, it's going to equal my diameter, 14 miles. To isolate that radius, I'll divide both sides by 2. 14 divided by 2 is 7, so my radius, r, is 7 miles. Well, if area equals pi r squared, and my r is 7, my area will equal pi times 7 squared, miles squared. 7 squared, that is 7 times 7, is 49. So my area will equal 49 pi miles squared, or approximately 153.9 miles squared. Make sure you're trying this out in your calculator to get the same values. Now, instead of having a picture, I am told that my diameter is 48 meters. But my area formula still needs the radius. So I'm going to have to solve 2 times my radius equals the diameter. My diameter is 48 meters, so 2 times the radius will be 48 meters. I'll divide both sides by 2, and my radius will equal 24 meters. Now I have that lowercase r. Area is pi r squared. My r is 24 meters. So my area will equal pi times 24 squared, my radius squared, meters squared. 24 squared is 576, so my area is 576 pi meters squared, or approximately 1,809.6 meters squared. Remember that depending on the problem, either answer is appropriate and correct. Now we're given the radius. Well, my area is pi times radius squared. So if my radius is 5 inches, my area will equal pi times that radius squared. Or my area will be pi times 5 squared, inches squared. 5 squared is 25, so my area will equal 25 pi inches squared, or approximately 78.5 inches squared. Now let's find the area of the base. Again, my area formula for a circle is pi r squared. Because a cylinder has a circular base, this is appropriate. But I'll still need that radius. Because 34 centimeters is definitely a diameter, I'm going to solve my diameter for a radius. 2 times the radius equals the diameter. Because my diameter is 34 centimeters, 2 times my radius will equal 34 centimeters. To get that radius alone, I'll divide both sides by 2. So my radius is 34 divided by 2, 17 centimeters. Now that I have my radius, I can use my area formula. My area is pi r squared. So because my radius is 17 centimeters, my area will equal pi times 17 squared centimeters squared. 17 squared is 289, so my area is 289 pi centimeters squared, or when I plug it into the calculator, it'll be approximately 907.9 centimeters squared. Lastly, let's try working backwards. Or, wait, one thing to note. Do you see that 41 centimeters? Note, the height of the cylinder, 41 centimeters, was not used to solve this problem. Some given information is not relevant. We could kind of ignore it. Let's find the radius of a circle. Now let's work backwards. I'm given that my area is 144 pi miles squared, and it has to be squared because it's area. Well, because we want to find the radius, we'll solve our area formula, which equals pi r squared. So if my area is pi times r squared, and my area is 144 miles squared, then I know that 144 pi miles equals pi r squared. Right? I need to get that r alone, or as low as I can get it. So I'll divide both sides by pi, and I find that 144 miles equals my r squared. But r squared isn't just the radius. So to get rid of that square, I'll take the square root of both sides. So the square root of 144 will equal my radius. The square root of 144 is 12, so my radius is 12 miles.